And with that, ladies and gentlemen, the legacy of Nobu grows to unprecedented lengths. It spreads like wildfire, whereas the ghost is sort of left in the dust, as is to be expected. Now, with our friend and trusty steed Nobu back at our side, it gives us a good opportunity to explore the rest of the island relatively unabetted by inconvenience, but we also have a new technique available, thus filling out our skill tree in the name of horse charge efficiency. So reducing the resolve burn rate, at which it is very high, is something I certainly want to improve on, but we also have a chance to recover 3 resolve, and for every person we hit, those are pretty damn good odds, so sure, why not? I love how it also goes through that deer sanctuary we were at earlier, along with the same peasant even. Interesting. But I do think I am going to hold off on the terrifying horse charge, because honestly, I feel like this should have already been included. This should have been a feature of the horse charge. I mean, anyone being a witness to a horse just absolutely creating carnage to all of your friends should give you that exact reaction, sprinting into the brush. That's scary, man. So we'll hold off. It's not bad by any means, but I want to wait. And instead, I've really been on the fence about whether or not I really want explosive shrapnel or powder. But because we're here on Iki, I'm going to go and increase my mental fortitude, and that will go a long way. But I was also considering whether or not to increase our wind stance to its maximum length, because there are going to be a lot of spearmen, but I'm going to hold off on the finisher, even though it is really nice on one-on-ones. You are rarely going to be one-on-one with anyone. And instead, we're going to go round out Nobu's Reign of Terror by, you know, getting the Mountain Strike. So here we have it, and look at Jin right here. Oh my god, 2 kick in the chest, man. Plus, we can harness the power of the guiding wind to take us to animal sanctuaries and archery challenges. But considering we haven't even used any of these, I'm just not going to really bother. This is really just off-screen stuff. So, with all that having been said and done, as promised, we're going to switch out of this old outfit that gives us no benefits whatsoever. Looks cool for the cutscene, and I like the way he looks in it. But it's now time for us to change into our Kensei armor, mostly because I want to head off to a part of the map where we will be able to get a really cool cosmetic for it, and I do believe it's at the Cape of Gunura near the coast. I don't know exactly where, but I do remember being near water, and along the way we can just go and explore and see what the world has to offer between here and there, as opposed to heading up to Fort Sakai, which is heavily fortified, and the game is sort of ushering us into that right now. But if the scorched earth is any indication of how things are going to go up there, I think I would rather avoid it, as well as the many Mongol patrols that you'll find around here. I feel like the balance on this island, especially early on, is really bad. I'm not even going to mince words here. And actually, hold on, is this the place? This might actually be where we might get a really interesting side mission on account of these two right here. The Ghost of Iki. Interesting. So I don't want to get too sidetracked with things, so we will return to that gossiping couple, but for the most part, that mission is probably better suited for later on anyway, so I'm not going to worry much right now. I just sort of want to get familiar with the new world we're exploring, you know? Just get a lay of the land and just experience all that it has for us. There's some really cool aspects to some of these places we're going to visit, including Kitafiore Battleground, I believe is what it's called. Very important for the future and the past, because there is a flashback sequence. You see that white tree? Well, we'll go ahead and deal with that a little bit later. Right now, I want to set my sights at this group of blue butterflies, mostly because there's a new type of sanctuary, and great, we've got enemies here. Not a surprise. And, okay, dogs. Shocker. Okay, well, let's just maybe go ahead and we'll do that. All right, where's the other dog? There you are. Whoop. There we go. And I'm sorry to say, but oh, okay. You really made some ground there, sir. All right, here we go. So, guarding the cat sanctuary, we had a ton of guys who had no business being here. The first of its kind, and I am here for it. So, without further ado, let's pay our respects to the feline kami.
母上は今日の館を渡り歩くという猫の話を愉快そうにしておった。いろいろなことを教わったが、じきに剣の稽古が始まった。母上は俺の手を引いて剣士の道場へ通ったが、稽古をさせたくなかったと思う。
And for the first time in Jin Sakai's adult life, he gets to pet a cat. And now we have the charm of Nekoma's hunt. With the blessing of the feline kami, throw kunai at a target during chain assassinations to extend your range. As of right now, that might not seem like the best thing to equip, but with the proper piece of equipment and armor, it'll be very useful, and you'll see what I mean by that later. Now, one of the most underwhelming aspects about cats being here with their own sanctuary and all is that there is a single animation for every encounter we get with these little furry creatures, and you just, I guess, I put some catnip on your forearm, and they're just gonna go and chomp on down, hoping to be ravenous for that sweet, succulent samurai blood. Yeah, that's probably what I'm thinking, but we'll go and collect a few of those. And again with the enemies, if not pigs, I think I smell pork. Oh, nope, okay, well, kind of. They just came out of the woodwork like nothing. All right, you know what? You guys are really annoying. You don't even have a person for me to rescue, do you? So anytime you get shaman just hanging out on a horse, that's not fun. I don't know what this guy's doing. Did he think there was cover? Hold on. There is a trickster about. You're not gonna ruin this for me. All right. They think they're doing a funny thing. All right, here we go. Ooh, nope, it didn't let go. God, this. I don't know where it is. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I desperately need to maybe like switch to a different controller or something. I feel like the haptics for this game specifically are really weird and it's just like slightly delayed. Is there not a trickster nearby who was throwing bombs at me? Anyway, I guess there was a man we can rescue. I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. Oh no, you poor thing. Great camera angle, by the way.
ありがとう。助かった。あんた侍かよ。
さあ、早く逃げよう。
Yeah, please stay safe. I guess I probably shouldn't have taken the higher ground. Okay, Nobu, let's get out of here. I was gonna backtrack a little bit to that memory, but I think I'm gonna wait. With a little more context, it'll make more sense, and I just don't want to get right into, you know, we're going back in time, and we're gonna go ahead and see what kind of relationship Jin had with his father. Because while there's still daylight, I would like to be able to make it to the shrine. So, yep, there's stuff over there. I do want to explore that later, but look at this. God, it's so pretty. Man. Oh, there's the pigs I was smelling. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just switch on to that. Another golden bird trying to tell me where to go as I get caught on rocks. Doesn't come as a surprise. It's basically a daily occurrence. But yeah, surprisingly, a lot less stuff here than you would think. There are also going to be a lot of banners we need to seek out, and I think we're near one right now. Just don't remember where it is, because I would like to get down from here. Oh, what the hell? Jesus. Okay, I guess we have Raiders versus Mongols. I'm just gonna let you guys just sort of figure that out on your own. I'm gonna go and give my life to the Shrine of Ash, I believe is what it's called. So I'm really excited to visit it because it is one of 3 really cool PlayStation exclusive Easter eggs. Although I guess one of the games is technically coming out on PC. So it would have been nice to have known that sooner in the project as I was recording it. It's pretty obvious as to what the game is, but yeah, this place. I really like the way this place looks in particular, so I'm glad we get to visit it as the sun goes down, and here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, for fans of Bloodborne, this should look a little familiar, but welcome to the Bloodstained Shrine. The first green of spring sickens to black, decaying, plagued by blood and beast. Hunter, reject death's allure. Prepare to duel man's frailty. So the Bloodstained Tanka tells us that we need to do something in order to honor the shrine. And as it turns out, by embodying the hunter himself, well then, we're already halfway there. The only thing that's left is to reject death's allure. And how do we do that? What is the opposite of death? I guess maybe, you know, going to hospital and healing yourself. So there we go. Just gonna go ahead and wreck both my knees, my ankles, my back, and heal myself. And with that, we have obtained the Yarnum Vestments, a straw hat of a Ronin from a world of blood. So, the helm and the vestments, I should say. Armor adorned with feathers plucked from the last great hunter. That's right, we are the Crow. Come on, Eileen. This is pretty badass, really cool, and certainly worth your time. And definitely why I wanted to go ahead and pick up that armor before doing anything else. So, with that having been said and done, we will be making our way to the other 2 shrines, one of which we don't currently have the armor to. We have to beat Act 2 before we can obtain it. So, we're gonna wait a little bit on that, and I kind of want to see what else is over here. There's a lot of missions that do a really good job of sort of taking us to the far reaches of the island that you otherwise wouldn't visit, but I thought this might have been like a hot spring, but... Oh, you know what? We actually need to come back to this later, I think, and kill a bunch of dudes. Does that come as a surprise to anybody? Anybody at all? Interesting. I was hoping I could maybe grapple my way down. But let's go around, let's just take a quick look. I am going to be heading to Fort Sakai soon enough. It might almost be worth it to even go and do that other mission, but I don't think it was, where are you going? I don't think it was even available to fast travel to, so maybe, we'll see. Okay, so I want to jump up here. I want to see what all the hubbub with this place is about. Because this is a pretty cool looking hot spring, but... Oh, look it! We have little monkeys just hanging out here. They're like, beep. We like the hot water. Okay, what do you got for me? Oh, I can totally do it here. Let's relax. With the monkeys.
牢島から離れ、父上は一人夜の星を眺めていた。母上が好んだ曲を静かに口ずさみながら、どのような調べであったか。
Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot how incredibly adorable and awesome it is to be a full-ass grown man dressed as a crow, hanging out and soaking in a hot tub with a bunch of monkeys. I mean, what more can you ask for, really? And to top it all off, we're right at the edge of the ocean, and it is a good day to be Jin Sakai here in Ghost of Tsushima, where Nobu, of course, just comes out of the wall. No big deal. That's a pretty regular occurrence in his life, after all. And it's time for us to go start heading back just a little bit while, you know, dealing with some Mongols on the beach. They enjoy the views. Oh, are you gonna land on him? You landed on his body. Why are there only 2 of you here, by the way? This is odd. The romantic undertones are a little excessive. All right, there we go. Bye, birdie. Sorry. Bizarre. At least there was only 2 of them this time. So I think I'm actually gonna make my way back just to spell, if not only to return to that memory that we saw at the head of Kitafury Battleground, but to also discover the ghost of Iki Island. I'm a little curious because I feel like it'll probably go in our favor that we find out who it is and get to the bottom of that entire mystery. And also just to kind of explore this part of the world a little bit. Grab some more flowers, because of course we will be needing plenty of those. Why not? Thank you. And we'll probably be getting into a couple more fights along the way, but... Oh, hello. What is going on here? Are you guys gonna have a big old... Oh, dodgeball match? That was... Alright. So, Mongol versus Raider, and you... Shut the damn hell up, man. You stop that. Okay, maybe if I stay back a little bit. Just go pick him off from afar. That would be a good thing to do, right? Oop. Alright, let's give whoops, the Raider a hand. Maybe not. Did they all just like change their mind? Sorry, not today. Ooh, and that triple fortitude. Coming in clutch right there. There wasn't even anyone to rescue here. Nor things to pick up. Which is always the case with these things. Always gotta be disappointing, you know? Okay. So, the deal with the memories, I'm not entirely sure how I wanted to take them on. I think so long as they aren't being super intrusive to what we're doing at the time, we'll just pop in for a couple minutes and experience whatever pivotal conversation Jid had with his father at that spot in his youth, and just get to know him just a little bit more in that front. Yeah, we are actually a little bit farther off than I thought. Okay. Well, lots of Mongols and Raiders typically like to hang out here, so avoiding the direct path through here might not be unwise. So, here we go. There's the white tree, and the sanctuary is way over there. Ooh, where are you gonna take me, birdie? Probably to the memory, I would think. That'd be nice. I could always use a guardian golden bird. Take me where I need to be, but at the base of the Sakai clan flag, we have the memory of anguish. So, let's go back.
ここは戦場だった。思い出したくもないな。
ジン、怪我はないか。
これで勝ったと言えるのか。
さあ、父君のところへ。
足立殿、私は喜び勇むべきでしょうか。
勝ったとて勇む道理はないぞ。
こたびの戦は海賊をかくまった者どもへの戒めに過ぎん。
あの者どもは戦の作法すら知らぬ百姓。
黙れ。わしはこやつと話してまいる。足立殿、皆に飯を、酒も振る舞え。こっちだ。
父上、この戦は。
あやつらは海賊をかくまった。
だから村の者を全て殺したのですか。
いささか分別がなかったが、始めたのは向こうだ。
私が切ったのは。
お前が切ったのは罪人だ。見事であった。思いがけもないほどに
父上
地頭殿のご下知に従ったまでだ。顔を上げろ。お前は戦士だろ。
父上が生きていればクロードを認めただろうか。
And you, Kazumasa, you have the unmitigated gall to lecture me on the Samurai Code? I think not. But just a brief insight onto Jin's life as a child, having been here last, where it was also the last time he saw his father. So it just has just a bevy of different emotions attributed to it. And I don't know, I think it's really fascinating. So I do very much look forward to seeing those as often as we possibly can. But as it stands, we are right near the gossiping duo here. So let's see if they have any follow-up to the ghost of Iki. Because you know they do.
これで俺らも助かる。
シグラのじじいを肩に乗せたまま猛虎のやつらを何千と切ったって聞いたよ。何さ。
その噂誠ではないぞ。
何言ってんだ。クロード様の噂を知らないのか。
俺がその噂のクロードだ。
ああ、そうかい。
クロード様に礼をしたいなら供え物がありがたいんだとさ。かつて木田触れがあった場所、その北東にあのお方の野営があるんだ。
食い物だったらうまい酒か泡がいいって話だよ。
覚えておこう。